It's just a small touch, but that little bit of sparkle speaks volumes. It's funny, you know, sometimes it's the simplest, just smallest things I do as a professional barman that lifts the whole experience for them and for me. What I love is when you add a little bit of sparkle across everything needed to run a busy bar. If you do that, you've scored. And if the customer leaves having had a cracking time, they're coming back. And we all know the value of returning trade, don't we? I see this place as the theatre of dreams. It's not a bar, it's a stage. These are my props. I'm an actor. It's my performance that elevates the service. And remember, as a team, we've all got roles to play. If we enjoy, they do. If we play, they might stay. I believe it's attention to details that make a good bar. And working in a good bar makes me proud. It's a cliche, but it's true. You only get out what you put in. Plus, when you're giving your best and having fun when you're working, the shift goes faster. Shall we do it? I want this place looking tip-top when the first customer rolls in. Let's just crack on and have a look at how we as a team get the bar ready for action. You want it nice and clean when they come in. Let's keep it up throughout the shift though. No spilled drinks on the bar. I hate that. And so does a customer. They want to drink it, not wear it. You're asking questions. What's on? Is there a game? Fight night? End of race? That means a rush. You're looking at parties, any big parties, posh frocks. Have a look at your layout. Is it what they want? In short, are you ready for the audience? Are the fridges stocked with the labels facing forward? Are they vertically stacked? Is your bar display looking clean? Have a check on the ice, lime and your other fruits. Count your glasses. Have you got enough there to get this shift off and running? Are the glass washers ready to spring into action? You're going to need them. Don't forget to test your till. Make sure you know how to use it. Also check your floats are in place. Remember, this could either make or break the sale. Check the draft fonts. Are they on? Are they ready to go? Ensure you've got no clutter at all on the back bar. It's important that you understand from your manager what your product presentations are and also any promotional material. The pre-service team brief is key. What sales do you want to hit? What promotions are you pushing? Will the weather affect these? If it's hot, then it's pictures of cool beer. Brush up on your knowledge. If you offer food, understand what goes with what. For example, hot curry, cool beer. If you don't know, don't worry, just ask a manager. Final touch, of course, is me. How am I looking? Am I giving off the right impression? The stage is set. The props are in place, the bar's clean, tidy and well stocked, and the performers are eager to receive their thirsty customers. They say first impressions count. They're right. In fact, it's the first 7 seconds that makes a difference. You know what it's like being on the other side of the bar? Put yourselves in their shoes. Give them a smile and make good eye contact. Assess their needs and react appropriately. For example, if they're in a hurry and it's 4 deep at the bar, don't ignore them. Just give them a glance, tell them you'll be with them in a minute. They'll appreciate it and they'll wait. Once you've established some rapport, it's easier to upsell. And if you can increase the transaction spend of a customer, that's successful business. That's work opportunities for everyone. If your bar offers a choice of product levels, for example, standard, premium and deluxe, it's your job to encourage the customer to buy the deluxe. I mean, if you've got the money, wouldn't you prefer a pint of Kronenbourg lager over a pint of Foster's? If you're really switched on, you can preempt this choice by standing closer to the Kronenbourg font. It's about offering the best product, making every moment with that customer count. Same time, don't delay them, they might be in a rush. Use the go large selling techniques. Singles to doubles always works well, particularly if you've got large groups drinking rounds. What it does is, it sets the expected spend for the next rounds. Offer a large Coke instead of a small. Even better, sell by the jug, using an appropriate mixer gun. As another tip, if you're able to, serve a large G&T made with Bombay Sapphire in a nice highball glass, instead of a regular gin served from a little pathetic Paris goblet. It's our job to make the experience complete. Don't just take the money and run, give them a show. And remember this, lively finale leaves them wanting more. If appropriate, set up a continuing conversation. For example, see you next match. And remember, always finish on a thank you. I'm going to show you now how I achieve the perfect serve in my bar. However, check with your manager for any client, maybe site specifics at your particular bar. First off, let's look at a soft drink. Fill a cool, clean glass with ice and add the appropriate piece of fruit, for example. Wedge of lime in Coke and lemonade and a half-moon slice of orange in orange juice. Take your bottle from a cooler or use a mixer gun. Fill it to the top of the glass. Always keep the brand image facing the customer. When available, use the correct branded glassware and accessories. Now for your pint of beer. Take a cool, clean pint glass to the appropriate tap. Place it under the tap at a 45-degree angle. Make sure the tap isn't connecting with the glass. Open the tap fully, allowing the beer to fill the glass, building the head from the base of the glass. Straighten the glass out as it becomes full and ensure the fluid doesn't spill over. Next, spirit with a mixer, gin and tonic. Select a cool, clean, appropriate highball glass and fill to the lip with ice. Pour out your measure of gin over the ice, add your full bottle of tonic water, 125 millilitres, add a wedge of lime, a stirrer and a straw. Bottled cider. Half fill your glass with ice. Take your bottle from the chiller, remove the bottle top so as not to damage the lip of the bottle. Pour over the ice so that the bottle is empty, remembering to hold the bottle while you're pouring with the label facing the customer as always. Serve to your customer on a bar drip tray if appropriate. If serving bottled beer, don't include the ice. Now a small bottle of wine. Following your discussions of which wine the customer would like, remembering your deluxe choices, take a clean, cool wine glass. Place a glass on the counter in front of the customer. Find the correct wine bottle at the right temperature. For example, white wine chilled, red wine room temperature. Remove the top of the bottle and holding the bottle with the label facing the customer, pour into the glass. Never leave the empty bottle on the back bar, always discard it. Champagne. Take the bottle of champagne, show the customer the label, open the bottle by taking the top off. Try not to rip all the foil off. Keep some around the neck of the bottle. As a tip, try to twist the bottle and not the cork. Ask how many glasses they require and provide them with the appropriate number. Remember, when picking up numbers of glasses, don't put your fingers inside. Different bars have different customers. Let's have a look at 3 different types of people we might meet. Start with a time spender. He just wants to while away a few hours. Maybe he's on his way home from work or chilling out. Like this fella. He don't want to go home. A chat will cheer him up. So why not? All right, Bob, the usual. There you go, mate. Good win for United on Tuesday. If I make an effort with him, he'll keep coming back. Let's face it, you haven't got many mates. Let's have a look how not to serve this type of customer. Where was the friendly welcome? Look at that, how long does a customer have to wait for acknowledgement? Where was the recognition of this customer's usual drink? The aim is to make him feel at home. He's a regular. And look at the state of that pint. These guys are a typical social crowd. They're up for a laugh, so join in. All right, fellas, 3 lagers, no problems. Cronenberg. Notice the upsell. If you upgrade at the beginning, you set a precedent for the session. There you go, fellas. Tell you what, it's worth coming in on Saturday. Got the big match on, big screen, great promotion. Even if they're in a hurry, say between races or at half time, still possible to serve them quickly. Just reduce the chat, don't mention the weekend. Now, here's how not to serve the social drinkers. 3 pints of lager. Coming up. Now that's a poor welcome. £10. And a missed opportunity for some banter, let alone the missed opportunity to upsell. Not even a thank you. And there you go, they've gone, unimpressed with the service, a bad impression of the bar, and worse still, they're off to spend their money somewhere else. When the pre-club circuit drinker comes in, or the time-pressured drinkers, you best be on your toes. We're getting busier now, but if I don't give them a nod, they'll skedaddle. Remember, you're in control. Give me 1 second. You're juggling people, but they know you're busy, and they'll wait. Right then, guys, what can I get you? A couple of Cronenbergs. So I've kept my word and go back to these 2 as quickly as possible. They'll be happy with that. But after they've been patient and waited in the queue for a pint, it's only right I serve them as efficiently as possible. And of course, I'm not forgetting my sign-off thank you. Here's how not to serve the pre-club drinkers. Looking back at this, you can see the customer's needs clearly weren't recognised. What they needed was the acknowledgement they didn't get. They're on a night out, time is precious. Look, still no acknowledgement. And they're off to spend their hard-earned cash somewhere else. Now that's a shame. Anyway, it's kicking off soon. Time for me to get on with my shift. Let's just go through a few key points. First, spend time preparing your bar. Check all the displays, stocks and tools of the trade. Make sure the place looks good and your own presentation is to a high standard. Second, get ready for the session. Ensure you attend a pre-service briefing. Talk about the session ahead and how you'll deal with the pressures, rehearsing the use of all the service equipment, including any tills. Third, smile. Welcome all your customers. If they're regular, try to remember their name and their favourite drink. Always maintain good eye contact. Manage the queue by letting your customers know that you're in control. Fourth, always suggest and encourage your end customers to buy the deluxe choice, any current promotional offers, and use the go large selling techniques. Fifth, follow the perfect serve standards and make sure you fully understand your customer expectations so you can provide them with a quality product. Sixth, remember to provide a great finale. Just tell them what's happening soon and let them know it'd be great to see them again. Provide them with a professional cash transaction and always thank them and say goodbye when they leave. Finally, it's your job to ensure all customers have a cracking time. And remember, if they enjoy the time in your bar, so will you. I reckon you've got it. Always remember to add that little bit of sparkle. If you follow these guidelines, you'll go a long way. So, I'll see you next time, maybe at your bar.